Oh. What? Oh. Chat, hold on. All right. I go team this up. I'll go this one. Okay. If you guys hear the music, Sarah B, welcome to the stream. Hey, the Rockets click the one that you're playing with Fortnite. Okay. Teams. All right. I think. Accelerate clock can be off. All right. Let's advance the game. Yeah. Oh.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, guys, I'll tell you this much. I know I'm probably going to have a copyright thing, because especially... Alright, hold up a sec. Just so we do not have any issues here. Audio.
Menu narration set to 100.
Surround sound. Broadcast music. We're going to drop that down to 50%. Just to make sure we don't have that. And
menu narration set to 100.
And menu music. We're going to drop that down to 50%. So after that, we should be okay. Alright. And we're going to resume.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Sky Moore on the return.
Oh.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that
clicks.
to me long ago.
Okay, sorry about that, Bub. I didn't know it was you for a minute there.
His talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to hit his fullback there. And now they face second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Okay, that's a run to ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, Purdy. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Here's Purdy, 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Jackson looking to throw right away. Hit it out right. His first throw is an interception. And the 49ers get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
I'll get that ball back.
Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
I'll see what I can do about trying to get on Fortnite this week, but I've been trying to. I'm trying my best to handle everything to the best I can.
Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. McCaffrey on 3rd down. He's out in the clear.
Come on, dude. And the Ravens are supposed to be pretty good. That is ridiculous.
The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers
line
up for the
Right, they're going to
Happy birthday to you, Flex.
Kids quickly left side. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You feel a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And we only saw this group for 1 snap to start the game, Brock. So hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field.
Yeah.
So it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted.
Play clock runs out, so this will be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Seriously?
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter.
Yeah, that ref should go soak his head.
Brock, after that delay of game. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he's throwing deep down that side. He's got it inside the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make their way to the end zone. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And they'll take the lead.
It's the score. Ravens 7, 49ers 6.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set.
Here's Purdy to throw. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the
let's
ball
see,
go
let's
through
see.
the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. He throws back over the middle, and the defender nabs it. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Okay,
San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10.
Clicks, that's not going to be possible tonight, bub.
That one is
Because,
hang on through the contact.
like I said, I'm going to have I have stuff to do this week,
And it's gonna be
and my average Joe
He's counting his lucky
average
stars,
Joe
but
job
one
has
is
pretty much
headed
got me
the
on
other
a
way
ringer
right now.
this week.
That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Let's see.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down.
sets up a 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry.
Oh,
Some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Jackson looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
oh, I hope that wasn't short. Okay, that wasn't short.
Isaac Orindo to return.
But,
All right, and
but like I
Brock,
said,
this is
Clicks,
gonna
we
make
can
it
take
out
a
to the
rain
30.
check, and I can try to do what I can.
The San Francisco
But like I said, with
offense.
how everything is this
And coming
week,
off the interception, a good
we've just been
chance to
on and off, on
reestablish
and
some
off.
momentum as they get set.
let's see. Blah, 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 blah.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Get set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Purdy setting up that play action. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Get set.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can.
Okay, that was a good play there, bro.
Double coverage, good chunky yards, and more importantly, bro,
all right,
don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1st and 10 from the 43. Purdy looking to throw. This is Cox going right back to Pearsall. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Get set.
Looking to throw, Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
Ow.
I know you feel the same questions I do for people is, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 16-point lead. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away.
Oh, what?
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the 49ers.
That was a luck kick.
And despite the fate of their last
That literally
round,
was a luck kick.
Still theirs. That pick 6 should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Kittle's got it on the slant. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. Purdy to throw it. Completed left side there to Jennings. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off, that's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the 49ers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field.
Good move there.
Now, I'm not even going to look at the defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Oh. That had to hurt.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner.
Because that sounded like a serious gut check bone crunch.
Trying an inside give now for McCaffrey. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, San Francisco.
First down throw by Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Purdy sacked. A loss of 12 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Third and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over once again after forcing his fourth interception of the night.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. On the move, hit it right. Rolling and takes a deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
How was that? What?
The Ravens parlay the interception into points.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
49ers 6. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Ow.
Galindo to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Send a tight end in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
What are you trying to do? What?
Offense at the line, but they
Hey,
won't snap
chat,
it.
give me a second.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Following the sack needs some positive yards here in his second down and 18.
Get set. Get set. On 18. What's that?
All right. Sorry about that, chat. All right.
Now it's Purdy. Hits him on the in route. And now on his right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
Let's see.
For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On third down, Purdy. That's caught. Again, it's Kittle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Get set. Get set. On 18.
They put a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, Purdy. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now try it right with McCaffrey. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Outside. On 18.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
36, 49ers 6. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Lindo to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even this...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Hey, Jack, give me 1 minute.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
First and 10 from the 32. Lamar now from the gun, getting out to his left. Throwing for the back of the end zone. He's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on two more.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Lindo to return it.
I'm sorry, chat. If you guys hear me muted for at least a couple minutes.
Back on offense and set to take over. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock.
Okay.
And probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's going to be tough to watch.
And they'll take him down after he advances this at the 43. It's a gain of 19.
Sorry, Chad. I just had a quick question for
And
him.
that gives the 49ers the first.
A gain of 19 yards. And the 49er first down.
Get set, get set. Pop.
Now Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, San Francisco.
First down from the 41.
Get set, get set. Hang around, son. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He rolls to his right. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They kick the running back in motion. To the air on third and long. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. And we'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And this one does not go far. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Let's see what we got. Oh. Chat, before I forget, guys, I know all y'all is probably questioning about the vid that I was supposed to do about Olivia Henderson, aka the DoorDash girl. Apparently, guys, I had some technical issues, so I'm gonna have to figure out that, and then I'm gonna have to go from there.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown.
Wait.
The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half.
Okay, I'm calling timeout on that because he did not have his foot on the line.
Last play in this half.
Okay. How do you... Okay, hold on.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock.
If it'll let me... if it'll...
And get the score just before halftime.
Okay.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And seriously, he's acting like this is golf. Okay, let's see this. Yeah, see? His foot... Oh. Well, I thought football, football is very, very confusing.
Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The 49ers will line up.
Final throw before the break. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half. But they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Ali to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's out of bounds on a nice return, but time's run out. We're headed to the break. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Ali to return it. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Flush down out to his left.
Come on, people.
But he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. That's inside the 30. And He is down all the way to that 15-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
Then you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Okay. That was a good call there. That was a good call there.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Purdy on the play action. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws in.
How would that?
Picked off Parker as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense is giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. Play action now. Purdy vacates quickly, and they get to him. The 4th down gamble fires with a sack, and it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone. And an excellent opportunity by their defense, Brock. Now time to cash it in. This is 1st and goal. What? They get him yet again. That's Diamondor Lenore. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to it. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy setting up that play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. If you could hear the
I don't have
Snapchat,
Snapchat, but I do have Discord. So you just have to look me up on that one.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long, Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off, that's Teddy Buchanan.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. The window to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a non-eventful effort. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They stick with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. If the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Purdy gonna go on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Buys time, rolling right. And he got it! Interception! Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers have it again after yet another interception. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Nate Wiggins has got it. And he brings this one back. Touchdown Baltimore off the pick 6. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. The window to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. So here come the 49ers on offense. And after giving away some points on the first play of their last drive, Brock, pressure is on to make up for it here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
But yeah, Chad,
from the 42.
I know my mind's getting a little ADHD kind of deal right now, but just to fill you guys in, because I don't remember if I told you.
And they scoop it up. Time to push
is that I know y'all have been looking forward to doing the DoorDash girl vid, the Olivia Henderson case, but like I said, I tried to do it last night, but for some odd reason the audio has been all kerfuffled, so I'll try to get it fixed within this week. If I can't, I'll try to figure out another way to do it. But it could take a little bit.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Look at that power, deep left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Owuzie. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That's Diamador Lenore. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limit the damage that came from that interception.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they're really going to have to rebuild any momentum from scratch here, Brock, coming off that pick 6 that just made the hole there in deeper. Jones trying to get after the pick. He's looking deep once again. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one hits for 30.
That was actually funny. Celebrate for a minute.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And go play fake with Jones. Escapes the pocket. Back to Pearsall again. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
It's just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So Jones and his offense ready to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
1st down. Here's Lamar. On the run, deep down the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket,
that was a good one.
Turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they pick him off again. And the 49ers will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. So Jones and his offense ready to go for 2.
The 49ers will line
They want to run it across. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead.
26.
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time, baby.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Buying some time right. Completed to Flowers. And this one doesn't go far.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He's trying to push the field. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers have it again after yet another interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh boy.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready.
Throwing here, Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
No, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down.
Okay, well, I'd like to know is how that happened.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Shut up.
Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Here he goes. Third and long. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. So Jones and his offense ready to go for two.
The 49ers will
Keeping it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Ali to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Baltimore running its offense out now. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again.
Oh, mother chicken.
Yet again. And the 49ers have it again after yet another interception.
They'll take over at first down 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Drops by the first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
60 by 6.
Jones setting up the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Down Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens get it as he makes his third interception in this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the 49ers have it again after yet another interception.
Take over first down 10 at the 35-yard line.
We keep doing the interception game, chat. I know you all see this. This is actually funny. We keep doing the interception chat.
On first down, Jones. Throwing this one back of the end zone. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options. But ultimately, sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Ali to return it. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's the record. His fifth interception in this ball game.
Okay.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers at a considerable return onto the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Jones. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Jones now on third down. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to fire this one deep down the near sideline. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up. Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
It's now third down.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And they pick him off again. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers make the interception on what is the final play of this game.
They got the close clean that goes a little too long.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
All right, chat. Me and my nephew, we're going to be doing another round. But we're going to be doing a random team thing. Oh. Okay, it's not letting me... Oh, what was it? Okay. Oh. I am the Buccaneers. Alright, let's do this. I'm a little bit nervous, so...
Welcome you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Along the west coast of Florida, we're looking at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. Monday night prime time is underway. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They are brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives, attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Going again is Baker. Buying some time left. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol.
Oh.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
What the?
And they're trying something here. They fake this play.
Oh.
And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs.
I don't know if that not be a complete turnover.
So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion. But this guy's just different. He just processes the game.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
Okay.
It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
Now, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Tucker now on the return. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. On the move, hit it right.
Get it.
That's complete inside the 35. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers reach the end zone for 6. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, here we go, Brock. Todd Bowles believing in his offense. They're going for 2. Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
On the return, it's Jalen Nolan. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Excuse me, chat.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light. Well, on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big one like that.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Oh,
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Tony.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I swear, if I...
Pitch and catch won't show up as a big
Oh,
play on
Chad,
the stat
excuse me.
sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Mixon on the counter. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun, Stroud. He brings it in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First down, here's Baker. Chased out to his right. Moving right.
Oh, get it.
They're going to intercept it. Aziz
Oh, sweet straw hat pirates. Tackle that mother. Tackle that.
And the Texans take over inside the 35 after the interception.
I think that. Okay.
Looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigated on that return.
Dad, I better get an injury on this round.
And he chewed up yardage in the open space.
Oh, jeez.
We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Completes it downfield to Kirk.
There was no hit.
3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I know my character jumped right when it got the doggone. I want to see that again.
But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3.
Here we go.
Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. D'Amico Ryan's making the call. They're going for 2 here.
All right.
They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Texans 20, Buccaneers 6.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Mayfield on first and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down the left side. And he makes the... Wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
He caught the dang ball.
Up on second and 10.
I think y'all are smoking glue.
Baker out of the pistol. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. It's another first half mistake.
Okay.
He's intercepted again. Jalen Reed with the INT.
I better get an injury on that one.
Nice return to boots. Down inside the 30.
Oh, dear Lord have mercy. Okay.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
We're going to play this.
Going right side. Mixon with it. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's mixed in on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This one's to Kirk out left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Okay.
Stroud gonna go on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Yeah, I'd like to.
So they'll decline this.
Yeah, I'd like to say exactly, because they never give you enough time to doggone do the.
That penalty is declined. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. From the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh, get it!
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans will be down inside the opposing
I
35
had
as
that.
they take over
I'm right
after
there.
that interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, you probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. 1st and 10, around the Mixon. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying getting it to Nico Collins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. This connects with Higgins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 20-6 our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. And motion him out of the backfield left. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's conked, and it's Higgins again. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All right. 18.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right. 18. What's up?
Stroud now on third. Completes beyond the marker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Year after year,
Are
the
you
best
kidding me?
offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man.
And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Stroud now bringing
Now
his
I got to
guys
come
up
up
for
with
this
20
two-point
points to
attempt.
get back.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion left. Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for two, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot.
They connect on the deep shot. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Buys time, rolling right. Going all the way to the end zone here. Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Connection made with his back deep downfield. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now.
Yep.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Yep.
He goes down again. It's a
Okay.
repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Okay. These little boys want to play rough, huh? Okay. Little boys want to play like a son of a
Here
beach.
he goes, 3rd and long.
Get him! Get the fumble! Are you out of your Fuji soda mind? You doggone idiot!
Forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, just when you think things can't
Player
get
was
any
right
worse,
there.
Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it. 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this.
A nightmare.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't,
At the back of the end zone, the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. Well, an aggressive aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And this has been too common an occurrence, partner. Headed out, coming off a turnover, the last one the most damaging as it was taken back for a score. Motioning in from the slot right. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10, Stroud the throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First down, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And they take him down right along the 30.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Yeah, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that Maryland defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand, and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. So you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
It's caught at the 4. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. D'Amico Ryan's making the call. They're going for 2 here.
The Texans will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Stroud is hit. The ball is out. The Buccaneers pick it up. The 50. 30. And he does it, Brock. He takes the fumble all the way back for 2 points the other way.
32. Buccaneers 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? On the run, deep down the left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans get it back around the 39-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
That was a good throw, bub.
Boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties.
Oh, look at this. They're faking it. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turn.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Johnson now on the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Here come the Bucs on offense now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First down now, ball at the 33. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Baker. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Forced out to his right. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Escapes out to the left.
Oh!
And they pick him off again. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this one out.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. 118.
From the gun, Stroud. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Swat. Mother swat.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's loaded another one up. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Wait, was that the first half or the second half?
Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
Wait, how do you still have the ball?
Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
We're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
He's trying to go deep again. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, kid, you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
All right.
Tried to throw on first down. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the context.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Completes, dialing up Collins again. They get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Wait.
Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy.
Hold up a second.
Even Scott Bowles did not like what he saw, and he's thrown the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
All right.
After review of the play.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Throwing again, it's Stroud. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Stroud going to go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. First down. Here's Baker. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bucs have the first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Try getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And it sets up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Baker to throw. On the move, headed right. Sends this to the end zone. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Baker leading the Bucs up to the line. They're going for two.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Rolling from the gun here. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Back to the air they go on second. Stroud trying to set up a screen for Mixon. Room to work at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it'll be a first down Texans. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
First down throw by Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So that brings up second down.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This one's to Kirk out left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All right. Tony.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear.
Where's that song?
Just unsuccessful on that third down.
Chat, I am sorry, but when I hear that song, it drives me crazy. And I'll tell you that much right now.
Stroud gonna go for it. And that's gonna wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're gonna turn this one over on downs. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. First down from the 42. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They kept throwing it to him as we worked throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. He's going to try another deep one here. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown.
That was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good luck.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Hey, team, what's up?
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All right.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Dad, I'm sorry I keep muting you for a minute.
Please. And you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it, complete to Collins. There he goes, right sideline. Nico Collins. He goes the distance.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
The Texans stretch their lead to a
I'll give you that one.
three-score
That was
advantage.
actually a good one.
Nico Collins with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in play.
I think that's what, 44.
Because if you hit that
I say that's
receiver on
17
the run,
points I got to
on
get
target,
back.
on time, big plays can follow.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. Caught at the 2. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Let's see.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35. And he gets this down near the 30. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Aziz Al-Shire has it.
What in the heck? Okay. Alright.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. A handoff from Mixon, running right. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gets him on the in route. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Stroud now, 3rd and 1. The Thunder was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
All right.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Running it with Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football.
All right.
All set to go now from the 35.
All right.
Now they send their back in motion right. 1st down, Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's going deep this time. That's
what?
Incomplete left side.
How was it incomplete?
The intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Mayfield to throw. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Rolling out to his left. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
What?
And the Texans.
You mother chicken. How was that even? That was right there. Yep. Okay.
All right, the Placed in
Okay.
Look set, Brock. Here's first
I'm
and
gonna
10.
start steam rolling these guys down.
This is Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down. They kick the running back in motion. On third and long, it's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops.
you know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Are you kidding?
So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal.
Stop.
Throwing, Baker. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. So just look away, Brock. Just shield your eyes. The struggles piling up for them. That's their 4th go at converting for 2. They've yet to succeed on one of them.
Kate?
Yes.
Kate, I'm telling you right now, unless this game's on the line, under no circumstances should they ever go for 2 again. Burn this section of the playbook and start over.
Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Texans to the line.
Oh,
First and 10.
Here we go.
Mixon on the toss. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
On the carry, this is Mixon. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To the air, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So one of my Buccaneers has got a bruised rib.
Again, this is Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Stroud off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So it'll be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. It's caught. This is Kirk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just
I did not use the timeout.
High percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect.
Oh, okay.
He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't beat him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. Cut out left. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa.
Crap, and I need 13.
Texans with a 13-point lead. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
All right.
There's a handoff to Marks. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston.
The lineman would...
The Texans making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
All right.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6. They were keyed on him from the start. There was no doubt who they were going to lean on for 2.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Buccaneers, then receiver Chris Godwin getting set for another go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Baker to throw.
What? Oh, you mother chicken.
Another interception. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans have it again after yet another interception. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, better get that ball back. Seriously, we were asking for serious hot water here. Okay, what did you Buccaneers do? Smoke hot dog water before you got on the field?
It just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Fullback's got it. Look at the power. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
18. What's up?
Marks. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans put up even more points in a win. Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more.
The Texans will line up.
Pass play coming here. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Great. So I got to come up with 27 points, and I don't have
33.
any way to do that.
Jamie Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans get it back after a flawless defensive effort.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Out now come the Texans on offense. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Now it's Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
On 18.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's gonna be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Down the field, Evans has it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line.
GG.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference.
All right, chat. Before y'all heard my yelling 10-1 here, I will give my nephew kudos. He and I both were on the same deal. Yeah, and if you guys can hear music in the background, I'm going to have to either edit that or I'm going to have to figure out a way to remove the music if it'll let me. If not, then I may have to delete the whole stream and then have to redo the whole stream if that's the possibility. Because with these games, they always do the same thing. they always do this crap where they'll put like music, copyright music in. So like if you do a live stream, if you forget to shut off the copyright music, it will automatically pick up the chases. Oh jeez, can they let us skip this? Thank you. I'm just ready to.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman.
Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's loaded another one. Well, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Entering Cooper takes it away. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Love now off the play action. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Alright, chat, this is going to be nerve-wracking right now.
Motion him out of the backfield. A 2nd down throw here for Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Okay. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Love looking to pass. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Seriously, why didn't they intercept
this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing his Love on 3rd. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Okay, ready?
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Here we go.
They are going for this. It's Love. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Going on 1st down, Mahomes. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. What? Entering Cooper takes it away.
No way! Okay.
Packers getting set here.
Catch that punk like a Pokemon in the middle of a wild forest right now.
Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
4th down, here's Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yellow. Where's it?
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive,
I swear, if I hear that
no hesitation whatsoever.
oh my Lord, have mercy! Oh my Lord, have mercy! Oh my Lord, have mercy! Oh my Lord, have mercy!
Mistake really affecting it.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Out now runs the Packer offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun now for Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready?
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Ready.
Rolling the dice on 4th. It's Love. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers will take possession at their own 35 after they track him down on the return. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. Galloping inside the 40. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points.
I'm not gonna ask if they smoked hot dog water before that. Just not.
There's Love up to the line. 2-point attempts coming.
Down. Ready.
They want to run it across. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
On the run, deep down the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Okay.
Packers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Chad, I'm gonna tell you this much: if the Chiefs do not put one of these guys in the injury list, then they sure as heck ain't good on their part. That's what I'm calling right now.
To Jacobs to start the drive. Galloping inside the 40.
Yep, they definitely ain't no Fujitoda good. That's sure enough.
This one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay.
It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2.
Come on, set.
Love's going to throw for 2. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs offense now to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing is Mahomes. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He put everything he had into this one. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets.
Teammates, get yes.
Not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Mahomes to throw for it. He rolls to his right. Looking right, airs it out down the sideline. And they'll turn it over on down.
Yeah, I am challenging that because I know dang good well that caught was right there. Right there like a mother chicken. But yeah, I kind of figured that one.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Running on first here with Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down distance, you're not running it, right?
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead.
Makes the score. Chiefs 16.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The Packers all set to get back out there. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Hits him on the out route. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. 1st and 10 from the 32. To the air, Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Taking a shot for the end zone. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Now Love on the play fake. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
95. Check,
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Having gain about a handful there. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Love out of the shotgun. Complete out to the right side. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go, set.
Running back sent in motion. Love with it on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and 2. Love to throw. Flush down out to his left. He's making a bid for it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. Keeps himself.
Are you kidding me? Teammates, how the...
And they take this in.
How the Fujitona did you lose that little...
The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers.
What?
And what a big-time effort.
16.
Hold up. You can't... Okay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down the left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Now, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Goes for 32 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw, Mahomes. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to
Falls
be
incomplete.
down.
My mother chicken rearing.
That is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone.
Oh.
We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Getting out to his left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Trying for the deep ball. And they pick him up
What?
again. Picked up
Ow.
by Xavier McKinney.
Oh.
That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. Now run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Love now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers
Okay.
get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Teammates, either you better,
These are some of the little hidden plays in a game.
either you better put someone on the injured list, or you better keep your heads going. Those are the two ways I'm calling.
And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Okay.
That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Packers the first. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
That's incomplete on second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Ready, set.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing his love on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. They dial up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. He has it at the 5! And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Give them 24 yards on that one. And that gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pacheco. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team. Kate Scott and
Are you kidding me?
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway.
Oh, okay.
Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Okay.
Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right.
I swear, whoever made football definitely needed to go over the rules 3 ways to Sunday.
Love now.
Even if sometimes it don't make a lick of sense.
Trying to go deep again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Black, 95. Ready?
He'll throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted. It's
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Mahomes now. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Mahomes leads his troops to the line. 1 for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Here's a throw. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, they could tell this defense stops them. That answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Jacobs with it. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They stick with Jacobs. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Love on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Motion the tight end over.
33.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Going run again with Jacobs. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This is Reed working the right side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Wilson on the shotgun handoff. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. Set. Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Here's a give to Jacobs. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready up.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Cut.
Shotgun now for Love. Has his man. It stops. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. You get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Down. Ready?
To the air with Love. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line of the play.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown,
Okay.
Green Bay.
Oh,
The
okay.
Packers take a third-quarter lead. It's a Josh
I know my
Jacobs
character should have
touchdown.
blocked
His third of the
that
game
piece,
on the ground.
but okay.
So Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2.
Ready? Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it.
I'm about ready to ask if they smoke glue and hot dog water mix, because apparently,
Confidence. And I love being in a huddle where you can
apparently,
feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. And he put everything he's got behind it.
come on, get.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partners, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Vacates quickly left side. Connection made with his back deep downfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First down from the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield, touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs tie this game up. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass. But sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Come on, set, hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those are short throws. They are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a run with Jacobs. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Second and 3 now. They run it with Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
Sending him on the dive. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Packers 1st down.
Let's go now. Hut.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he'll pick up Little down to the 12-yard line. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
Ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Throws caught. And this one does not go far.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a pro.
He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
Leo Chanel. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Come on, set. Hut.
They're going to go. It's Love. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
Okay, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for them.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still 1st down.
Look at back at it. Are you kidding me?
Yellow.
Working near his goal line. Taking a shot deep here. And they pick him up again. Picked off by
Okay. Yeah, then you refs are smoking glue. Seriously, you may as well put Daredevil out on the field, because apparently he could probably make more calling. He's freaking blind for a Marvel character.
It is that defensive
Well, that would make more common
Hurry
sense.
him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about us.
And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a fourth quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempts coming.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure coming. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He's going to try another deep one here.
What? Oh.
Picked off by Evan Williams.
Fumble or injure? Come on.
And the Packers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. First down from the 42.
And Jed, this is just a game. I don't condone violence, just for the record on that.
A give to Wilson up the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson again. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Down, ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. He just got a very successful one.
He's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
Ready.
Hand off here to Lloyd. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Packers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Mejio with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First down throw, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Looking right, airs it out down the sideline. They connect on the deep shot. Well, this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 37 on the play. It's going to be first down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Butker with the extra points. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 37. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for
And
Kansas
just
City.
like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
50, green, ready.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. It's an excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the fourth inning. So if I don't make, well, the fourth quarter.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go right back to Wilson. And good forward, about 5 yards looks like. It's second down now.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Set.
They'll run here with Wilson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for the Packers.
Here we go. Set.
Running right with Wilson. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers.
Ready, ready.
We're going to pass it here. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
This is caught inside the 15.
Are you out of
One of their biggest plays of the game so far. And it comes on a 4th down gamble.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th
Okay,
down,
Chad.
it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage.
I'm gonna tell you this much: if they replace the refs with the doggone Daredevil, I'm sure he could make a better call than them.
He came up with a big-time catch.
Well, I am telling you that
This is Wilson.
ref called because I thought.
Collective effort there.
What
Only
the
1 yard on the carry. But
Okay.
we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Down.
They kick the running back in motion.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch is made in close. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
He has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, we're now officially at the point where touchdowns might as well consider them 8 points in this contest, partner. Yet another 2-point conversion successful, and they've been borderline automatic.
Well, we've officially left the NFL record book behind. It used to stand at 4, accomplished by the greatest show on turf, those Rams in 2000. This is uncharted waters. Kate, I think you'd agree. We're all here for this journey.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Spartan.
Now it's Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's the record. His 5th interception of this ball game. Picked off by Evan Williams.
You know, Kate, we have seen thousands of defenders come and go in the NFL, from long-time starters to Hall of Famers, but none, and I mean 0, have ever accomplished what we have seen him accomplish in this game. What we are witnessing may be the single best defensive performance in NFL history.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
Love looking to pass. Man downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. He has the Packer first down. And Brock, that should be enough to win this game. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Hits him on the out route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready.
Love now, off the play action. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. Third down. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down.
All right, guys.
So it's the visiting
I'll tell you
Packers
this
who
much,
pick up the
though.
win.
Now,
And
with
it was
some
a
of the
game for
calls
fans
that the
of
refs
high
made
scoring
with
football,
honky
wasn't
tonk
it?
BS,
I know Brock
yeah,
was
I
enjoying
will.
seeing both of these
I will-
offenses work.
I will
Really
plenty
not
of-
a lot
let me-
to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than
But-
the other. That was the difference in the win.
But anyway, guys, beside the
That does it for
point,
another broadcast
I will
of
give the
NFL
win to my
on
nephew
EA
since
Sports.
he
With
did
my partner in
kick
the
my
booth,
can
Brock
fair
Hewitt.
and square.
I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your
Though,
winners, as we say so
though a
long
couple
from
things
Kansas
I will
City.
say. Hey, I'm giving you kudos, all right? Anyway, guys, I got to get off here because I got to get some sleep. But it was actually nice to play my nephew one-on-one. Now, did I get down fair and fair? I will take it. I did get my butt kicked twice. He got his butt kicked once. So we'll both agree to disagree on that. But I got to get off here, guys, because I got to get a little bit of sleep. If you guys like the content, be sure to like, subscribe, and favorite. Comment down below. Turn on notification bells so anytime I go live, you get the ring-a-ding-ding. Know I'm in the bling. If you guys are from the other side of the world, have a good morning, good evening, good night. If you're from the other side of the world, reverse and reverse. If you're from the good old USA, have a good night, do a good morning, do a good day. Bach the Rock signing out. Catch you guys on the flip side. And keeping the heads out, guys, because I might do some Crash Bandicoot or I might play some other games. I haven't really thought about it, but I'll catch you guys soon. Peace out and catch you guys later.